Hey guys, it's Chic. It's week 12 on Gender Blunders already. And it's a Friday, but actually it's a Wednesday because I have papers to do because the end of my semester is coming. Slowly but surely it is coming. And I am starting to freak out. So I'm gonna start making these ahead of time again, and hopefully I'll be able to upload them. So yes, week 12, we're talking about sex, which is super awkward, super awkward. So, sex and dysphoria. I will start off with the preface. I am not a very sexual person. I don't know why, but everyone seems to think I'm like this horrible, sex-crazed fiend, and I'm not. A friend of mine actually, when I told him how many sexual partners I've had, which is not something I'm going to tell you guys, I think I already have on my personal channel now that I think about it, but, when I told him how many I had, he was like, "I've had more sex than you?" And I was like, yes, probably. So, just a preface, in terms of sex and dysphoria, sexual dysphoria was actually something that was one of the first things that made me aware of my gender nonconformity. I was dating this girl, and we would have sex, and I would just be like, I don't want to be touched, please don't touch me at all. I would try and wear my wife beater in bed. I sleep in jeans. I don't even sleep in, like, flowy stuff. I sleep in, like, loose jeans, that are super comfy because they're, like, 6 years old. That was really one of the first things that brought to my attention that something was off. Because sex is supposed to be this big thing, and it's supposed to be amazing. And then there was me going, I don't want it. Let me just do it to you. So, yeah. In terms of everything else, while I was still dating my boyfriend, we recently broke up, by the way, so pardon me if my terms get confused sometimes, but, my ex-boyfriend, and I, one of the reasons we broke up was because I'm not a very sexual person, and, because when we would have sex, like, oddly enough, I don't have that problem with, like, heterosexual sex, in which I am playing the female role, I guess, and I think that's just because I'm very, very gay, and, so the times that we would have sex, this is gonna sound really strange, so bear with me, I would, being the receiver of the sex, I would not think about what part was being used on my body, and so I could play it off as being a gay male receiver, because I could never actually do it like that. I'm a very tiny person, so, but I just kind of attributed what was going on to a different part, so, that's how I kind of overcame it, and for a while that was enough, but it slowly got worse. I started not being able to be without a binder in bed, and that was really troublesome because he was very much attached to what was beneath the binder, and, so that hurt me, it hurt him, you know, people weren't having fun. So I'm still having a hard time with this issue, so I'm watching the rest of the guys' videos and, listening to what they have to say about it, because I'm still trying to find ways to get over it. It seems like most of my coping techniques are, in terms of not focusing on myself, but focusing on my partner, which works as long as the partner's okay with that, but when the partner actually wants to, like, participate in terms of being the giver, I guess, it gets a wee bit more complicated, so, that's a little difficult, to work with. though now I'm single, and I don't have to worry about it, so that's nice. And for those of you who are like, but you still have to worry about it, I don't. So, take from that what you will. I will say this though, with my ex-girlfriend, she got the strap on in the breakup, so I lost my cock, and looking forward to getting another one. Victor the Second. So, that's what I'm saving up for. And I know some guys, like, I know a lot of us have issues using our female bits, but, as gay as I am, I have no problem with it. So, I'm getting a feel though. I am, and I love them, because it's really sweet not having an actual, like, harness and stuff. But I know some guys can't handle that, so there are some really sweet harnesses that are, like jock straps and stuff, so that's pretty rad, if you're looking for something that's a little bit more butch than the sparkly shit I usually get. I mean, seriously, the first harness I had was, like, purple with, like, sparkly straps, and it was just so sweet. So, yeah. But I know if you guys are looking for more masculine stuff, there's definitely stuff out there for you. Yeah. So, I'm sorry this didn't really say anything. Talked a little bit about how I deal with dysphoria, but I don't have a lot of coping techniques right now, and I don't really need them. So, I will be most likely watching the other guys' videos and trying to garner what I can from those. So, yeah. I hope this was at least entertaining. And I will see you guys next week where we talk about relationships instead of sex.